Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome to another Lego haul video. Today I have an order from Shop at Home, and I just got it in the mail today, so we're gonna go ahead and use this to open it up. I'm just gonna do it on the top here, and there we go. So I actually didn't get this in the mail, but I did get it at the post office, so yeah, just to clear some things up there, but, okay, there we go, alrighty, should be opened up now, and let me just, okay, alright, we've got bubble wrap, take that out of the way, and, yes, this is definitely what I ordered, take that out of the way, there, okay, yes, we have everything I have, so let me just go ahead and take those out and move the box off to the side. So the items that I ordered were, the biggest thing was the Lego Nexo Knights Lance vs. Lightning set. Then I also got a Ninjago set, the Vermilion Attack, I think that's what it's called. I also got a Lego Nexo Knights blind bag, so I'll be opening up that soon. And then I also got another Lego Batman movie poly bag. Now, I actually did want to get that, mainly just to have one that's sealed, I guess, and maybe save it for something else. I don't know, maybe a giveaway in the future, or maybe just sell it later in the future. I don't know, but I just wanted to get one, and, yeah, I could get that by spending $35 or more, but then also, if I spent $35 or more, I would have gotten free shipping, and, yeah. That's the main reason I only got one Nexo blind bag. That was just so I can get it up to $35 to get the other stuff. So, yeah, this is pretty much everything I've gotten from this haul. 2 Nexo Knight sets, 1 Ninjago, and 1 Lego Batman movie set. So, I'll be sure to start doing these reviews soon, and, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building! So I'm going to go ahead and open it up with this. I'll actually be able to use this, unlike last time when I reviewed the Ninjago Vermilion Attack set. So yeah, I was ready to use it, and then I saw that it was one of those punch things where you have to just put your thumb in it and open it up like that. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and open this up and dump everything out. Everything just dumps out very nice and easily with this box. Go ahead and close it up for now. Put it off to the side. And let's see what we've got. So, we have got the instruction manual, which is pretty sturdy. Very nice and thick, but also very sturdy, which is nice. It's a little bit bent, but I'll get it back into shape, I guess. We also get a small sticker sheet, so I'm sure some people won't be too happy about that. I don't really care. It's not too many stickers. Oh, so we get 2 numbered bags. So we've got bag 1, and we have bag 2. So I would have honestly just expected them to just make 1 bag and 2 bags without actually naming them, but I guess we'll have numbered bags for this. So I'm going to go ahead and build this thing, then we'll go ahead and take a look at the instructions and all. Okay, so here we have the instruction booklet for Lance vs. Lightning. So on the front, pretty much same stuff as on the front of the box. This page shows that you should open up the bags according to their numbers. So if there's a bag 1, you should open up bag 1 first, and if you have bag 2, open that up second, and all that. Then we've got instructions for all this, for the whole set. And then we have the final product. Then we've got our good old list of pieces. That continues on to the next page, and then on the next page here it shows you can combine your powers, and it shows that you can combine this Lance's skeleton horse with Lance's battlesuit. So I think I may end up getting Lance's battlesuit. Not 100% sure about that, but it honestly does look pretty cool. And I tried using the other battlesuits, doesn't look as good as this looks, so I may end up have to get Lance's battlesuit, but yeah. Also shows that you can combine the twin jouster with Lance's battlesuit, so pretty neat. And then we've also got some sneak peeks for some other vehicles down there. Next page, it shows that you can scan powers into the Murloc 2.0 app. And then here, it shows that you can combine your powers in the Murloc 2.0 app. And you can actually see that there's two Nexo powers here. They're not new ones at all, just they're Swift Sting and Raging Rally. We've gotten those plenty of times. However, it also shows that you can put this one, which I figured out the name. It is called Triple Trouble. And it's a little bit hard to see, but I'll have to take the camera out. Yeah, I can kind of scan it. The light's a little bit in the way. So yeah, you can actually put it on there and scan it. I tried it out and it does work. However, it's a bit difficult to do sometimes. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera back where it belongs, and let's keep looking. And you can also see we've got all the battle suits and the combo Nexo Power blind bag thing down there. Next page, it shows that you can, or some scanning tips on scanning the powers into the game, including the ones for combo powers. Next page, it shows you where you can find Nexo powers, so in stores, in merchandise, Lego sets, all that stuff, magazines, TV shows, all that stuff. And then we have a list of all of the Winter 2017 Nexo Night sets. So we've got all the battle suits near the bottom. Then we have all of the just the standard sets, except for Lance versus Lightning, which is not on there. So, yeah, a bit surprising, but it is a Toys R Us exclusive, so I mean, kind of not too surprising. Oh, and we've got the Nexo Night blind bags down there. And that's pretty much it. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures, or figures, or I don't know. Okay, so here are the two normal minifigures that are included. We have Lance in his new 2017 armor, and we have a gargoyle. So let's just go ahead and take a look at Lance first. So Lance, I'm going to actually go ahead and bring in his 2016 version, and I will say this version does honestly look a whole lot better. It may be just because of that visor piece in the new color, but yeah. He looks a whole lot more upgraded, and yeah, it just looks really cool. Something I actually did find, it might have just been my set, but this is the Lance from Lance's Mecha Horse, of course. But this one comes up a lot more easily than this one, so this one's kind of, I don't know, has a little bit more friction in it. I honestly like that a little bit better. I feel like this was a little too loose. I'm not actually too sure if that was something that was going on with all of the Lances from last year, but I don't know, that might have just been mine, but I don't know. Either way, I still like this one a whole lot. And this one just has a lot more orange in it compared to this one. So, yeah, and the new shoulder armor is also pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take off his weapons and stuff, and for the tip of his lance, it uses this new piece here. We'll go ahead and take off all of his armor and stuff. So there we go. So that's what the printing looks like underneath. And if we turn it around, you can also see he has an alternate face. It's the same one from last year, so nothing too special. But yeah, that's a very neat minifigure. Now let's go ahead and move him to the side and take a look at the gargoyle. Now this is probably definitely my favorite minifigure in this set. So yeah, so probably my favorite villain minifigure I've gotten so far. So this is just a really cool figure. You can see he's got these huge wings, these little purple rock wings with these little transparent blue, like thinner parts in between them. But yeah, it's very cool. We've got some nice stone and lightning or electrified printing here. So we'll go ahead and take off everything. And those wings, by the way, they just connect onto those pieces. So let me just take off. And this is actually, I believe, a new shoulder armor piece. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is the face print. He also gets an alternate face print. They're pretty similar, but they are different. So yeah. Very nice printing there, but yeah, there really isn't too much else to say about the minifigures. So I think we will go ahead and move on to the rest of the other stuff that's included. Let's go ahead and take a look at Lightning. So here is Lightning, and so Lightning is going to be, I guess, the counterpart, I guess the stone monster version of Sparks, from the last wave. But this is actually my first larger monster figure I've gotten from Nexo Knights. So that means this is my first time getting this new chest piece. Well, it's not new, but it's in a new color actually. That's pretty neat. Speaking of new pieces, we've actually do have these lightning bolt pieces, which appear in a few other places on the set. So we've got two of those right here, which is pretty neat. We also have a few new recolors. Well, this obviously. We've also got this Ash Attacker helmet in a new color. I'm not sure if these cheese slope pieces are in a new color, but I do definitely know that these pyramid pieces are in a new color. You can see there are stickers used for this. Those were one of the stickers that were used. So yeah. On the back, it's just feels like it's kind of open. Maybe I feel like they could have maybe put like a few more plates or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe something to maybe smooth it up a bit. They only used one of these. Maybe if they used a few more, or something, I'm not too sure. But I feel like they could have smoothed it up a little bit more there. But oh well. He also has these little weapon things that you can actually take out of his hand if you don't want them, and they're just connect to a clip like that. He can open his just two of his fingers. This one, however, is just locked in place, so you can't move that one at all. But yeah, very neat figure. He's got quite a bit of articulation in the shoulders, and he doesn't have a elbow. I'm not sure if it's an elbow. It's either an elbow or a wrist. I'm not too sure, but yeah, only 2 points of articulation in the arms and 2 in the legs. Well, I don't know. Technically 4 if you count the fingers, but yeah. His face print is actually the same that is used for the gargoyles. I just put it on the alternate face. But yeah, it's the same exact face that's used for the gargoyle, I guess. So it's nice to get, I guess, another one of those. But yeah. So there really isn't too much else to say about Lightning. So I think we'll go ahead and go on and take a look at the structure that is included in this set. Okay, I kind of lied. We are not going to be taking a look at the structure. We're actually first going to take a look at Lance's skeleton horse here. So very neat build. It's a lot smaller than Lance's mecha horse from last year, so I like that. It doesn't have a transforming feature, so that's kind of a downside of it. However, the actual looks of it, it looks a whole lot better. Not like there's not Technic everywhere, and yeah, and you can actually pose the legs this time, which is pretty neat. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to keep them all 4 like flat on. Sorry. It's a bit hard to keep all 4 feet flat on the ground, but you can get it eventually. The head for the skeleton horse is actually the same design that was used for the hover horses from last year. So very interesting design. Honestly, don't care if they did that. It honestly just looks really cool. You can see this thing can spin around, and you can see there's a place for Lance to sit, so you would just attach the shield to this clip right here, just like so. And on the other side, you would connect his Lance to this piece, which is actually a piece I've never seen before. So it's nice to get that. Sorry. Yep, there we go. And you can put Lance right in here. So I'm not going to connect them to the handle just for time's sake, but yeah, you would be able to do that. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for his skeleton horse. Not too much to it. He's got this little skull spider leg for a tail. It's nice to get that again. But yeah, there really isn't too much else to say about this. It's a nice little build, and I think it's a good competition for Lightning. So let's go ahead and take a look at the structure now. Okay, so here is the little stone temple type of little structure thing that's included in this set. So you can see right off the bat, here is the forbidden power that is included in this set. This one is called Malicious Melting, a very evil name. So if you guys want to scan that, you can go ahead. For some reason, it's a little hard for me to scan it, so hopefully you guys don't have any trouble scanning it if you want to scan it from right here. But yeah. So some things might also be able to notice that there's two gravelers, not globulins, but gravelers. So two of these are included, so very neat. And you basically you would just put them in this little catapult thing. I'm not gonna launch it too far right now, but yeah, you'd put it in that, and yeah, you would launch them. Normally, you would probably launch them a little bit harder. You'd push that down a little harder, but I did not do that just for the sake of not losing these. This is what it looks like from the back. Kind of exposed Technic bars right there. So yeah. So yeah, I just put these gravelers right here. These lightning things can also be moved up or down. So if you don't want them up, you can put them down like that, which is very neat. But yeah, if you also want to, we can take lightning here. And if we stand him up straight and everything, we are able to connect his feet to these two studs here, and we can just have him in like that, like he has not been brought to life yet. So Monstrux is gonna have to shock him with some lightning so he can come to life. This stone to life magic. So, yeah, pretty neat that you can do that, and I'm going to go ahead and put these, actually, I'm going to leave them, or no, I'm going to keep them up, and if you want to, you can, let me move this up, I like to put the gargoyle here, just maybe to control the catapults going on, or just to stay there. But, yeah, there really isn't too much else, except for the fact that you can take, these things off and use them as a weapon for the gargoyle. That's what it's shown on the box and stuff. But yeah, so there really isn't too much else to this. It's a very neat build, and yeah, so I think we might as well go on to the end of the video as soon as I put that there. All right, let's move on to the end of the video. Before we go over my final thoughts on this set, we have to take a look at all the extra pieces. So there are quite a lot here. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the interesting ones first. So first one would be this lightning bolt piece. It's nice to get one of those because it is a new piece. Another new piece that we get an extra of is this little spear tip, so that's nice. Now we've also got a few new recolored extra pieces, including this pyramid piece in the trans light blue, so that's very nice. We also get a few of these cheese slopes as well in a few different colors. These are actually two different colors. This one's more of a faded blue, and this one's a lighter blue. So yeah. Let's see what else. We've got some more pyramid pieces. One in silver, one in trans neon orange. Other trans neon orange pieces include this Exoforce hand, which is nice to get. I didn't have too many of those before, and one of these trans neon orange studs. We also get a few studs with holes in them. We get a white stud with a hole and a black stud with a hole. Those are just always nice to get, though they are very useful for mocks and stuff. So yeah. We also have a lightsaber handle, so in black, so it's very neat. We have one of these black spikes, so I didn't have too many of those. The only other set I had some of these, or one of these, was Ultimate Flamma. We have some spikes in black, so we have a large one and a tiny one. Black Technic pin, a light bluish gray T clip bar, or whatever it's called, a light bluish gray 1x1 tile, and a half Technic bushing in light bluish gray. So that is quite a lot of extra pieces that we do get. So and some of them aren't too great, some of them are actually pretty cool. But anyways, time for my final thoughts on this set. So overall, this is a very, very neat set to get, and I just honestly love how there's a lot included. You get a vehicle for Lance, you get a giant monster, you get a monster minifigure, you get a little structure too as well, all for just the price of $25. I feel like that's a fair price, to be honest. $20 would honestly be a little too cheap, but $25 is actually pretty reasonable for this set. I think the downfall, though, is that this is a Toys R Us exclusive set. So the people who want to get this set, this is only going to be available at Toys R Us, or you're going to have to wait a while and order it from the LegoShop.com, which their shipping can take quite a while. So yeah, that's pretty much that's probably, I'm not really too sure. So yeah, that's probably the only reason why, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, it does include a lot of stuff. We get 2 new minifigures, the Gargoyle and 2017 Lance. Yeah, so it's, and this is, this, whatchamacallit, this, oh, Lightning is also exclusive to the set. This is the only set you can get him in, or get him in. You also get 2 Gravelers, which are nice to get. I only know a few other sets that you can get those in, like the Three Brothers set, and I'm sure there's like one more or something. I can't remember, though. But yeah, another thing that I actually didn't point out was the use of these micro figures from the old Lego games theme. So it's nice to know that they're actually still using this and still making this piece, and this is very useful for like little stone structures that people want to make. Yeah, and speaking of new piece, well, not new pieces, but pretty cool pieces. We've also got a ton of new pieces and new recolored pieces. So that's very nice to get. But yeah, now for things I don't really like about this set, I really can't complain I can't really complain a whole lot. Maybe the fact that the Forbidden Power doesn't have one of those shield pieces. I honestly don't really care because I still have a ton of those from my Bad Guy Ultimate sets. Yeah. I feel like the skeleton horse is a little bit smaller than I first thought, but honestly, it's okay still. It's a little bit hard to get all 4 feet flat on the ground, so yeah. Sometimes when you're trying to pose lightning, these little spear things can kind of come off easily. But yeah, there really isn't too much else I really can complain about this set. It is a very, very nice set. You get 2 Nexo powers, one of them being a Forbidden Power, and you get quite a lot of new pieces and a lot of extra pieces. So I really don't have anything else to say about this. I think this is a pretty good gift idea for a little bit older Lego fans who like Nexo Knights. But yeah, this is a very, very nice set, and it will never get old. Well, it might eventually, but it's a very nice set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for more Lego set reviews because I may get more. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!